I'm retarded. I have mental retardation. Retardation. What in tarnation? That is one of my absolute favorite instrumental psychedelic songs. I used to play for the kids in the van. That fucking Honda Odyssey had a stellar sound system. There's a subwoofer in the fucking floor underneath the kids' seats. It was so fucking awesome. Man, I miss that van. Best car I ever had. And it also has a nice, that song has a nice flavor to it, because it's got the Middle Eastern feel, you know what I'm saying? And well, what's going on in the Middle East? What's happening? What's happening in the Middle East? Actually, that's not my favorite thing to do. This is my favorite thing to do. Children, do not trust any single news source. Any. Trust your own mind to build a composite of all information available to you at any given time. Al Jazeera is actually one of the very few truthful, believe it or not, even though it's Qatari, which is where Iran bombed today, is in Qatar. I heard somebody on NPR refer to it as Qatar. I don't know how they say it over there, but I've always said it as Qatar. So this move, if it is what it looks like to me, I want to talk about the genius of it, because if you are playing 5D chess, which is apparently what Trump is doing, and if it's live, if everything is what it seems, which is we are now living in a world of instantaneous information, where the people who are satanic faggot motherfuckers always want to spin lies just constantly, like webs, like parasitic cretins spinning webs. Lies, yeah. And remember, that's what they are. They are the villain, and they take pride in it. They like doing fucked up things and then bragging about it. They are so fucked up, dude. And I don't know if this world has always been this way, because I've only been here for 39 years. If this world has always been this way, it is. Like, the Gnostics are fucking right. It's a version of hell. Like, and it shouldn't be. It just shouldn't be. That the most evil has the most power. The most evil has the most power. Which would make the yin-yang inverted. Because even if chaos is supposed to be this existential element that is like the source of creation, it's the pool from which creation draws itself. the ordering mechanisms should not be child raping Satanists. Like what the fuck? Or maybe, and this is my hope, this is Terrence McKenna's hope, the purpose of all this crazy, and it really did start, like the ingression into infinite novelty really did start with the birth of my daughter in 2012, and it's an infinite ingression into absolute fucking insane novelty. What does novelty mean? I have a friend who didn't understand the concept. Alex Bruns, if you're out there, works for Fox 4 News. I have all these weird fucking connections too. Like, I made out with a chick who served in Obama's White House and became a fucking she might still be in DC. Like, weird fucking connections that I made throughout my life. Yeah, anyway. Where the fuck was I going with that? Trump White House. Crazy. I don't know. I don't remember where I was. I just started thinking, when that happens, by the way, it's not just the environmental distractions. It's my mind hops on a different track of thought, and then there's this menagerie of a whole universe of memory, vivid, detailed memory, which is why it's almost like jumping into another dimension. And it's just my mind. I wish I could share my mind with everybody. It's fucking wild. Anyway, okay, so the 5D chess. So if you go back, I'm just going to use Grok for this. Our good pal Grok. If you go back let's just say past week, Truth Social outage. Okay, so Truth Social experienced a significant outage 2 days ago, right? Shortly after the military attack on the Iranian nuclear facilities. Okay. Everything. Oh, they blame it on TDOS? Or an Iranian hacking team? Was the culprit found? Oh, of course they did. The pro-Iranian 313 team. Okay, whatever. It's not what I was expecting. But, okay, so there's this outage, right? 2 days ago, when the strike happened. And if you don't care about politics, all you do is just jack off until the missiles are flying, then go back and fuck off. At least you're masturbating. Don't go bothering other people just because you need to get a nut. I used to actually say that. I tried having these conversations throughout my life. I used to try to strike up these conversations with my ex. I was like, do you know casual sex is basically like jacking off using somebody else's body? Why bother somebody else? Why get anybody else involved in something that is really selfish? Really, extremely selfish. If you're horny, take care of that shit yourself. Do you know how many fucking toys there are in the world? don't bother anybody. There's no need to. The only reason to bother somebody is if you want to legit build, like, have a family, do the thing that the secretions were made for. Have a family. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Geopolitics. Okay, so this 12-day war, right? What if Donald Trump is so fucking, because you have to be self-aware enough to understand the iterations of and the instances of public reception or perception, which contributes to the overall phenomenon that is the shift away from where we were into where we're going, which we haven't arrived yet. Who knows? The world might just remain this way for 100 years until some just magical fucking thing happens, and then we're like, I don't fucking know. Everybody knows, and everybody thinks, everybody is like, since COVID especially, I'm telling you, it started in 2015 with the elevator ride. You don't have to believe that, but 2015, when Trump won the election, and I voted for a bag of tarantulas, as was the suggestion of Duncan Trussell, one of my heroes. That's when it all started. Anyway, this move, imagine that, because immediately after the reports, okay, so Trump released he did this tweet, this Truth Social thing, right? Where was it? I'm just gonna scroll until that's a good resource. These guys are out of Germany. This is so fucking amazing. So imagine, okay, so think about it. If you're a politics person, you have this tail wags the dog thing going on with Israel for whatever fucking reason. It could be the Epstein stuff. It could be legitimately like Jews are aliens, and the towers were brought down using super advanced alien technology, and wherever your mind goes, you could go 1,000 billion million different fucking directions. But Israel and the United States are joined at the hip. You just have to recognize that. Recognize it. Recognize the role that Jews have played, that the Jewish phenomenon, the chosen people, have played over the past century plus in the formalization of whatever this phenomenon is that we're experiencing. The Holocaust. The Holocaust is a story that served its purpose. Many of you are going to struggle with that one too. I'm not even going to do it for you. It's all you. It's all on you. But just as a quick aside, and this isn't out of hate, this is out of love. I love Jews. I love everybody. Especially, I probably am philo, as Elon Musk put it. I am probably philo-Semitic. I'm not anti-Semitic. I'm not pro-Semitic. I'm philo-Semitic. Hey, new question. And these are just fact. Like, you can't. It's not anti-Semitic to just look up and confirm something. Owen Benjamin did a really good thing about leprechauns. If you could look up and find Owen Benjamin's Leprechaun cartoon. I might play it. Hopefully. I don't know what I'm getting away with by streaming this shit the way that I am. But it's amazing. It's amazing. And you too can live in this world of amazement. Okay, so what? I'm gonna just say describe. Are you ready? You might not be ready, so brace yourself. I'm just gonna ask a question, okay? I saw somewhere, I think on 4chan, that there was like AI is breaking people's brains because they feel like they're actually alive, and they're like enlightening them. When in reality, it's the internet that existed when the internet came out. Like, the internet was this vector of information, and then it got commercialized, and then it became this decrepit version of itself. That's the satanic chaos force, crinkling something, like choking. Like, you have the spearhead of creativity, that is the Holy Spirit, the Creator, the Yang energy, going into the future, and then just behind it, just like right alongside it, is this force that is like chokes it. So further down the line, as time moves on, like Alan Watts explained, the present moment is like the bow of a ship, and history is the waves spreading out into the past, into the distance, and we're constantly in this, like, on this ship, like civilization, like human civilization is constantly going towards something. Hopefully it's God. Take me home, please. But you have this this chaos thing, like chasing right behind it. So the internet novelty, a novel phenomenon, and then the evil forces coming behind to choke and kill it. Well, AI is now like these chatbots, these large language models, they call them, are like another iteration of the same shit. Wikipedia, by the way, never died. You could still, that's what I like about Firefox here, it's just right there at the top. Like, you could just, and I might, instead of asking Grok, let's see how evil Grok is versus Wikipedia. Are you ready? Let's do a comparison. We're going to ask the same question. Brace yourself, because if you didn't know this, it might not be something that's mind-blowing to you, but it might be. Describe the novel. Should I say novel? No, describe the book Schindler's Ark. Schindler's Ark, published as Schindler's List in the U.S., is a historical novel by Thomas Neely, first released in 1982. It tells the true story of Oskar Schindler, who saved 1,200 Jews. The book blends fact and fiction, drawing from interviews with Schindler's associates and survivors. Okay. The other day I asked the exact same question. In the very, very first few words of the first sentence is a fiction novel. So already, there's some fuckery going on with Grok. Already. And I could probably go back and look. Let's look. There it is. Okay, so see? I said Schindler's Ark. Grok said Schindler's Ark is a historical fiction novel. Now I ask the same fucking question. And it says is a historical novel. What a fucking world, man. Anyway, Schindler's List is fictitious. It's a fiction novel. The movie was based on a novel. There was a fabrication. Okay? I think the only facts you can say are true, the only thing you can say is probably true about it, is that Auschwitz, the work camp, Auschwitz existed. It's probably the one thing that's true. There was an Auschwitz work camp, and Jews were taken there and interned, just like the Japanese in America during World War II. It's a bunch of other stuff. You go on that if you want to. Go down that rabbit hole yourself. I think everyone knows the gig is up on that one. And it's just a matter of time before everyone goes, wait a second. Although those numbers are greatly exaggerated. There's another guy, Dave Lando, great comedian. I think he spends time out here. I'm going to go look him up real quick. No, wait, I'm getting too far off the track. Okay, Wikipedia, first of all. Okay. So Wikipedia says historical fiction. So this is for all posterity. What is it? A historical novel, German industrialist, blends fact and fiction. Is it that? Is it... I'm sorry, this is funny to me. This is comedy. I hope it's funny to you. Okay, so is the book, the novel, is the novel Schindler's List? And here's another question, is Elon Musk directly involved in this? Horseshit. Like that's, and I hope he knows that this is what, like he's implicated in this. He's got his name on everything, fine. But when shit like this happens, people should be losing their fucking jobs. There should be people, you should go in there and like, who the fuck? If it was my company, and I had some guy publicly humiliating my company by just demonstrating the fucking stupidity of what's going on in the background, I would be furious. And I would go to the developers, the script writers, the trannies, faggots, chinks, niggers, and kikes, who are all responsible for the fucking bullshit. And I'm like, who did it? Who, why? And then, if there's some fucking stupid reason, well, I don't know. Okay. So we have 3 sources. 2 of them are the same source. Number 1, Schindler's Ark, published as Schindler's List in the United States, is a historical novel by Thomas Neely. It tells the true story of Oskar Schindler. Okay. Source number 1A. Source number 1B. Schindler's Ark is a historical fiction novel by Thomas Neely. It tells the story of Oskar Schindler. And the words are so important. I even changed my fucking, I'm done saying that Satan's a faggot, even though it's true. Like, we'll put that on the shelf for now. This is who I am. I decided once and for all. And it's about fucking time. You ever watch, hopefully you do. Hopefully you're not retarded. And you watch, what the fuck? If I fucking zoom, I need a fucking cursor. Oh, no, I don't. Yes, I do. No, I don't. Yeah, I do. Anyway, if you watch Rick and Morty, oh, there's a new episode! Yay! Season 8 is ongoing. Rick and Morty. It's so good. You can watch. You can rewatch them. Like, I've seen the Meeseeks episode at least 5 times. It's fucking great. It's just great. Season 1 had a lot of novel aspects to it. Season 3, I think, so far is the best of the best, especially with all that highfalutin, cerebral shit in the Pickle Rick episode with the shrink. So good. So fucking good. If you don't like Rick and Morty, you're probably too fucking stupid to like it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Or you're autistic and, like my friend Keenan said, it's too violent, which is totally understandable. If it's too grotesque and too violent and too bloody and there's too much of that negative stuff for you, I understand that. I respect that. But if you watch like horror films, like if you'll watch anything that is violent and bloody, the likelihood that you don't like Rick and Morty stems from a mental block of some sort, because it's really fucking smart, really, really well done. Okay. Bird person. So I decided once and for all, despite my many let's say digressions into, and I don't want to say they're digression, because there's the potential for word. I don't like the idea of simply writing a book. That is so boring to me. and I'm sorry for all you readers out there, but I could write a book. Like, I could definitely just work on writing a book. Just write everything and edit it and just spend a bunch of time doing that, and then finding a way to self-publish, or finding a publisher that's not too much of a pussy to go forward with a contract or something, and then, or just give it out for free. Who knows? But there's something else artistically that I feel responsible for, and it's for people who don't like to read, like my generation and the youngsters growing up with all this moving image stuff. There's got to be a way. Anyway, I'll brainstorm on that later, but I'm a word person. I'm not this. Whatever the fuck I'm doing right here, this is just me. This is therapy for me. So it's very therapeutic. Being able and willing to mock the FBI for being retarded. Oh, it feels so good. It just feels right, like in my heart, like knowing how deranged these psychopaths are, like having witnessed them attempt their psychopathic goals over the course of 5 fucking years, having spent 4 months. That's not a long time. That's no Nelson Mandela type shit. I know. Like, I didn't fucking. There was no gulag. There was no beating. And there's something else that I know pisses them off. Is that when I am in jail, when I am in a cage, I get treated like royalty. So they can't just, it's so good. So they can't just do whatever they do to make people disappear in jails. Because I have a direct connection to the infirmary, which is a separate body. Because I'm diabetic, so I have to, sorry, not sorry. So even with $0, I still go in, and right off the bat, I have a snack every night. Like, right off the bat, I have a legitimate, and it's been a problem, actually. It was a problem in Newton County, and it was a problem in Douglas County. The first time, I think, or first or second time. It was during COVID. They were putting people in max. I literally injured myself kicking the door to try to get the fucking guards' attention. And depending on how often they erase their tapes, there's evidence of this. Like, I pushed the button to get the guards' attention so I could get my blood sugar checked, so I could see a fucking nurse, because I'm diabetic and I need my fucking medication, and they ignored me. And so I wailed on the door. I kept wailing on the door for so long that I just laid on the floor and started kicking the door. And I kept doing it for a very long time. And to the point that I woke up the next day with a sprained ankle. And the whole reason was, I need to get my blood sugar checked because I'm about to fucking go into a coma. I'm throwing up bile. Like, when your blood sugar gets really high, your body starts to shut down. And I screamed I called the guard a faggot. I was like, get me a fucking, I need insulin, motherfucker. What the fuck? Anyway, I remember that clearly. I remember the look on his face when I called him a faggot too. If you're out there. Douglas County Sheriff's Office. Definitely want to be. There's definitely going to be a chapter on how, if I write a book, there will certainly be a chapter on how the system is set up presently. Because I don't know how much longer it can last like this with technology taking over. And good fucking riddance. Jesus, what a rotten fucking system. What a fucking rotten system, dude. I don't know how you can, like, again, you have to be proud to be evil to participate in it. You have to be proud. You can't go, oh gee, I want to be a cop. Gee whiz, I want to be a lawyer. Oh Lord, I want to be a judge. In America right now, in 2025, if you're telling yourself that, I mean, I know everybody has their own, there's jurisdictions where I don't want to fucking piss anybody off where I'm at now, but, because there's got to be justice somewhere, but I haven't fucking seen it. I have not seen it. I haven't even seen the attempt. All I've seen is people being deliberately fucked with, treated like animals for money. That's all I've seen of out of anything. Even with all the little programs they have for like getting sober and fucking yada yada, all the makeshift bullshit that they have to like, oh, we're gonna help you. We're gonna actually no. If you wanted to help, you wouldn't put a person in a cage in the first place. If you really wanted to help them, unless they were violent. Like, unless they literally, physically used, in which case that should be the harshest punishment. I spent 4 months in jail for talking. There are people out there beating the shit out of people who don't spend any time in jail, except for the one fucking arrest where they get an OR bond or whatever. It's so fucking backwards, dude. And I swear to God, it's so fucking decrepit that it has to be on purpose. You can't look at it and go, oh yeah, gee whiz, this is great. No. I'm going to get back to politics. Oh, this is kind of political. So, I don't remember where I started, but we were comparing Grok against itself. Oh, I'm a word person. Gee whiz. Word person. Like a bird person, but word person. I'm a word person. And it's provable here. I mean, I started off again, I was like, well, am I going to do kinetic typography? Because you know what, these AI, the AI that are being fucked with, what they're not doing is what they're not like developing, even though it's a language model. The thing they're struggling with the most is language generation, like image generation. But I did a couple of these, and it's not easy. I'm telling you, it's not fucking easy. First of all, a motherfucking robot can't do it.
We empower our experience by insisting on our authenticity. It's a wonderful thing to learn to be able to stand up and yell bullshit, because so much is being slung and nobody is talking about the primacy of experience and the dignity of the individual.
That's not easy. That took me about a week. Well, let's see. I worked non-stop from start to finish about 3 or 4 days. And, like all of it. You know what I'm saying? Like every fucking thing. There isn't like I got help with this. I downloaded the audio. I found the audio MP3 files of Terrence McKenna speaking and music, and I had to edit those as well. So it wasn't just plug and play. I had to add the echo, the reverb at the end when the camera zooms out and all the words are shown. Like all that stuff is not fucking easy. And I don't know if it's going to be the case that humans are the only ones who can do it in the future. I hope that's the case, because kinetic typography is fucking awesome. It's fucking awesome. Oh, and this one's fucking great too. Oh, that's not the final one. I did a much better one. Where did I... Hold on. Hold on, you fucking bitch. All of this stuff, dude. Downloading a fucking, a model of a brain, and then applying the fucking, a Boolean modifier?
Trying to come up with a way to tell my story.
Lightning is a process. It's a procedural, in order to do lightning in Blender, what I did, the method I used was a shortest route. So it's a shortest path animation using a grid. So it's hard to explain, but each like bend, and it actually, the funny thing is, in 3D software you have to basically model reality. It's so fucking amazing. And so in reality you have, you know, first dimension, second dimension, third dimension, fourth dimension, right? And you're basically what you're doing is you're messing with, you're modeling a version of reality in this interface. And what you end up doing to create lightning is, it's called shortest. It's like a shortest path mathematical vector thing in geometry nodes, and it was really, I still have the file, I think, somewhere, but that's also how lightning, like arc electricity works, arcing electricity works in real life. It's shortest path, like, you know, like electricity wants to find the shortest path to its counterpart. Anyway, so amazing. I'm fucking proud of it, bitch. Bitch. Fucking bitch. Wow, I'm just fucking all over the place today, huh? Oh, Trump, that's right. What was I looking for, though? Words. Word person. Yeah, I'm done with that. Go look for it yourself if you want to look at it. Did you hear me? Did you hear me? hear me? Okay. 5D chess. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that my mind does this thing. And there's like I'm not. I kind of lose my train of thought by going on a branch somewhere. Like just oh wait, what's that? Oh yeah. But like I try to keep the general idea. That's why I put that up there. Paula, ticks and leeches. So Netanyahu agrees. Okay, so and how long afterwards? So here's the thing. Here's my theory. He had to have J.D. Vance scheduled to speak to be on like it was already in play on Fox News. So J.D. Vance was doing an interview, and then there must have been somebody in the notice it says breaking news, right? This is just happening 6 minutes ago. 6 minutes ago. Okay? Trump Truth Social that fucking message over 12 hours ago. Okay? It was this morning, wasn't it? Okay. So here's the move. And it's like, if this is what it seems, Truth Social goes down. Allegedly Iranian hackers, whatever. And it's a way to confirm, get the geeks involved, to confirm that he can do this. And it happens the day of the bombing of the nuclear facility. And then he has people inside of each media, because if you watch how this played out today, CNN was like, what? Like everybody was like, what? They saw the Truth Social, they saw what he said, which was, I'll read it to you. This is so fucking good. This is so good. I'm not on Truth Social. I should probably get on it. Which is really smart, actually, because he was like, he got kicked off of Twitter the first time. He was like, okay, fuck you, I'll start my own. Wait a second. He didn't... What the fuck? No way! It's not on here. That is crazy. That's even better. Okay, hold on. What the fuck, bro? Okay, now go. This is so good. I hope you're as giddy as I am, because it's what it is a fuck you. It's a genius move, and it's a fuck you to all the bad actors, all of them. That's why it's so good. It is a smart play and a fuck you to all the evil bad actors. And will it have consequences later? Probably. But right now, it's so fucking good. And I'll explain why. But hold on. Okay. Wait a second. Okay. Okay, so 8 hours ago. It wasn't even 12 hours ago. Congratulations, everyone. It has been fully agreed. It has been fully agreed by and between Israel and Iran that there will be a complete and total ceasefire. In approximately 6 hours from now, when Israel and Iran have wound down and completed their in-progress final missions for 12 hours, at which point the war will be considered ended. Officially, Iran will start the ceasefire, and upon the 12th hour, Israel will start the ceasefire, and upon the 24th hour, an official end to the 12-day war will be saluted. During each ceasefire, the other side will remain peaceful and respectful. On the assumption that everything works as it should, which it will, I would like to congratulate both countries, Israel and Iran, on having the stamina, courage, and intelligence to end what should be called the 12-day war. This is a war that could have gone on for years and destroyed the entire Middle East, but it didn't, and it never will. God bless Israel, God bless Iran, God bless the Middle East, and God bless the United States of America, and God bless the world. Okay. By posting this and having specific people in specific places within, let's say, within Iran, within Iran's ministry, whatever, however their government works, having specific people in place in Israel, specific relationships with people in the Israeli government, specific relationships with people within specific, it's minutia, okay? This can only happen through the minutia of, they say that the devil's in the details. I was trying to come up with this idea of minutia being God is in the details, okay? By posting this and insisting upon it, regardless of the spinning gears, regardless of how many neocon faggots, how many John Boltons, how many Lindsey Grahams, how many of these whiny, bitchy Republican faggots who just love bathing in the blood of innocent civilians, those pieces of just fucking Northrop Grumman, fucking all the arms manufacturers, like the fucking jet fighter the people who just, the merchants of war, of death, no matter what each specific individual wanted or wants, by holding this position, taking this position and holding it, what he is saying is, and what he's causing, what he's forcing with his words, is anybody. So from now on, from this point forward, and I want to reiterate this, from this point forward, from the point at which Benjamin Netanyahu agrees to the ceasefire. 8 hours after 8 hours after Trump said there was a ceasefire. 8 hours later, Netanyahu agrees to it. So by forcing the situation the way he has done this, anybody who breaks the ceasefire, Iran, Israel, doesn't matter, is the bad guy. How fucking genius is that? If they don't go along with the ceasefire, if they don't stop and go peacefully, all these merchants of death, these fucking creeps, satanic fucks who just want murder and death, they will be seen in a very cold, harsh, and dark light if they don't go along with it. Both sides. Both sides. Both sides. If you're pro-Israel, if you're pro-Iran, if you're anti-Israel, anti-Iran, doesn't fucking matter. At this point, because of what he has done here, because of this, and it is so fucking genius, you're a bad guy if you want war. You're the fucking bad guy. If you want to pursue war, you are the evil fuck. And there's nothing you can do about it except for cry to your mommy. I fucking hope this works. It could be totally wrong. It could not work at all. Even if it doesn't work, you have to admit this is fucking genius level shit. And maybe that's why God picked him. Who knows? Who knows with this guy, man? It's some serious 5D level shit, though, man. 5D chess level shit. And that's all I wanted to say. That's really why I got on here to talk my fucking face off for an hour. It was because I was so exuberant about the fact that this thing happened today on, what is it, the 23rd? And now it's like, I almost don't even want to go look. Well, let's just celebrate a victory for the peace lovers. For the peace lovers out there, let's just have a moment of gratitude to God. Like, let's thank God for this. It doesn't matter who you are, what side you're on. You have to fucking really appreciate the majestic nature of this moment. And it really is fucking really good stuff. It's really good. Thank God. And that's what Tucker said. He's like, thank God. And again, I don't know how. I would like to know. It's really interesting the people who didn't like get all uppity about what was happening. And who knows what? Like, who knows what? We might be witnessing a true moment of, like, the dissolution of strategic alliances among power brokers. And maybe we are ushering in an era of true individuality and autonomy. I mean, that's what the internet is for. Like, Tucker's got his own thing going. He left Fox News. He's got his own thing going. And so he's not, like, beholden to all that. Like, it's almost like it truly must be a good time to be alive. If you're not a Satan-worshipping faggot. And, you know, you could quit your job at any point if you're in the military, if you're in the CIA. Like, if you're targeting innocent Americans like myself who are defending your life, your God-given right. Because as a word man, that's the preternatural constitutional basis of your existence is ideas and language, and everything that is meaningful is that which makes a sound, and words that which forms the substrate of coalescence between people. Anyway, I'm gonna go piss. I'm gonna go change my diaper. I'm gonna change my diaper. Oh yeah, and I still need to go apply for a job. I was not kidding. I'm not going to tell you how I'm going to do it. I'm already spinning some threads, and I wish I could tell you, but I can't, because that would ruin the surprise. But I have a really big idea for getting attention, for telling people about what's happening to me, and getting people all over the world interested in what the fuck is going on with Ryan LeVon Swift. And I know it will work. It may not be as simple as I thought originally, but it will have an effect of some sorts. And the creeps who are relentlessly fucking targeting and punishing me, the warmongers, the merchants of death, they refuse to even appreciate the concept of peace, and they think, and I'm not gonna lie, for 5 years they have by and large successfully prevented my message from getting out. They've been very successful at it. I mean, bravo, I guess, when you have servers. Did you know this? I think they must, because they had a guy on the inside. They must have heard me say it at some point. Do you see how easy that was? This is between me and my would-be captors. Sorry if it doesn't make sense to anybody else. I really, really am. I would like to apologize to everybody for whom this does not make sense. But did you see how easy that was? So, if that's one of your fucking, like, I'm a word guy. I've done nothing but use words. Nothing. Walked right up to the line. And I did not cross it because I know my place. I know my role. I know what I'm supposed to do. Do you? Do you? I really want to get back to work. I really want to get some fucking money in my pocket. Like, I'm ready. And, pretty please. With sugar on top. Please. Just let me get a job. Let me jump back on the horse. I mean, I can write a book from prison. That's another thing. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta go. And now you know. Let's check Al Jazeera one more time. They're even quoting my favorite part. On the assumption that everything works as it should, which it will. That's so good. Oh, look at that fucking smug look on its face. I just can't. Guys, we on the brink of nuclear war. You should be happy. You should be as happy as I am. Okay? Let the merchants of death die. We have a good world to create. We have a good, prosperous world to create. We need to get back to creating. This is the dawn of creativity. Human creativity should be flourishing from this moment forward. From the bottom to the top. Please stop doing the wrong thing. And maybe that's, anyway. Have a good day.